Good evening, everyone. How are we doing today? It is a Friday evening, right? Don't worry, no more woodworking to go on. I've been tidying up. It's like, I don't know, 6:15 or something. I'm going to go home in a minute. Been a long week. Good week, but a long week. Not every week is good, to be fair, but this week's been a good one. So, well, I say that. If I'm still here, I've still got my own business, I'm still alive, I'm still healthy, my kids are fine, then it's been a good week, innit? Anyway, I saw this post from a guy called James Atkins. I'm sure it's James Atkins. Forgive me, mate, if I get your name wrong, but yeah, it's been a long week. Yesterday, and he put a post up about mistakes, right? And I thought I would tag along with that because I think it's really important. And if you've watched any of my videos on YouTube, seen my stuff on socials and stuff, I think it's really important that we're all honest about the mistakes that we make, right? Because even now, I have guys sitting there and they're like, oh, your work's immaculate, or it's immaculate. Like, guys sit there and they say, oh, you don't make mistakes, or you don't do this, you don't do that, and that's absolute BS, right? Everybody makes mistakes, everyone screws up. And one thing that I mentioned on James's post yesterday was, because, like, to be fair, right, we all take things personally, don't we, even though we know that we shouldn't. And I have a tendency to take work personally. Not so much like what clients say, like, I've got thicker skin than that, but if I screw up, and I'm having a bad day or a bad week, whatever, or things are getting on top of us, tired, you know the drill. It's easy for me to get fed up with myself or wound up with myself because I expect better. Right, my standards are really quite high, even if I do say so myself, and so I do struggle to meet them quite a lot of the time, But you got to aim for the stars and hit the moon, sort of thing. I can't remember what I was saying now. Just rambling, talking rubbish. Anyway, the point being is that yes, I have figured it out. I haven't even had a swig yet. Oh, that's nice. It's been a long week. Did I say it's been a long week? So the point I was making, I said to James last night, was a lot of us take things personally when we do our work because I think we see our work as an extension of ourselves, right? Especially when you get into like your 30s, 40s, and maybe don't have as many hobbies, maybe don't go out drinking like you used to, don't have as many friends as you do. And so the work that we do is an extension of ourselves, right? So when we take I'm leaning on a gate right now. When I take this gate to the client next week, the work is an extension of my abilities and my, I don't know, it's all about like, it's the trust that people put in us, it's what we can do, it's how good we are, whether we are good or not. So anyway, I'm talking rubbish. It's an extension of ourselves, which is why we take things personally, I think, when we make mistakes and when things don't go well. And, excuse me. One thing I did say to James last night, another thing, was that for those of you dealing with, like, struggling with mistakes or struggling, you're having a bad week or you've screwed up or whatever, something that tries to bring me, or something that brings me out of it a lot of the time is, are you going to remember it in 6 weeks? Like in 6 weeks' time, 6 months' time, 3 months' time, whatever, is it going to be on your mind without somebody mentioning it to you? If the answer's no, then you probably shouldn't be worried about it as much. Because I guess the thing is like, the things that you're going to be worrying about now that you'll still be worrying about in 3 months' time are like, if your kids are sick, if something bad has happened, if you've got a problem with a family member, a friend, you've had a really major, big issue in life. It's not whether you've screwed up the gate, right? It's not whether you've put the screws in the wrong place and you've had to find a way to patch it up. It's not if you've taken something over to a client and they've not been happy with it and you're able to redo it. It's none of that, is it? Because let's be honest, right? There's a lot going on in the world, and whether you screw up a gate or screw up a project, screw something up for a client, you can always put it right. Yeah, you can always fix it. You can always get everything squared away. And so I'm rambling a little bit as per usual, but I just wanted to put that out there, because I think a lot of the time everyone looks on Facebook and Instagram and everything's insta perfect, and that's just not how life is. Like, I make mistakes all the time, more than I care to admit, really. I do try to put most of them on here so you guys can see. It's difficult because I run a business, right? So I don't want businesses looking at me like, geez, he makes loads of mistakes. We don't want to hire him. But I do think it's important for you guys that follow us and that watch my videos and stuff, especially like because I do this for a living, I wouldn't call myself a professional. I get paid for it, if that's what you call. But I think it's important that everybody understands that even like guys like me that do this for a living make mistakes all the time. And yeah, I made one when I built one of the canoes. I think I put it up on one of the shorts, man. I had to strip everything back. But it is just part of the process, right? It's part of the learning process, and every day's a school day, innit? Anyway, hope you don't mind a ramble. I don't know whether that's helped any of you. I mean, if you stay till the end here, like, awesome. If you care to share it onto your story, onto your like to repost it or anything like that, that'd be awesome. Maybe share it with somebody who might need to hear it because they've had a rubbish week. That being said, cheers, guys. I hope you have an awesome weekend. You'll take it easy, and I shall catch you over the weekend. All right? Have fun.